30 million euros for Reinier is a scam. He's worth 70, 80, maybe even 100 million euros. I'm still in shock that the Flamengo board let him go, said one football editor and Flamengo supporter Blaise Bourgois after the transfer of Reinier to Real Madrid. Flamengo's coach Jorge Jesus said something similar. You cannot sell a player like Reinier for 30 million euros. At Benfica, players would be sold for more than they were actually worth. Flamengo doesn't know how to price their players on their true value, told manager to CMTV. On January 19th, he turned 18, and the next day he officially signed for Real Madrid. It is hard to wish for a better gift, because you move to the most status club in the world, the Royal Club. Hello! Today, in our regular section Next Best, we are gonna tell you about Reinier, an amazing Brazilian talent of a new generation, born in 2002. How did Real Madrid manage to get this phenomenon for only 30 million euros? What is so special about the Flamengo's ex-player? What was he signed for? And also a distant story from 2013 that partly became the reason for this transfer. Stay with us and you will find out everything. And before we start, a little warm-up. Lionel Messi, Neymar, Cesc Fabregas and Wayne Rooney are all certainly outstanding football players, but which of them has never won the Golden Boy award? Pause the video and write your opinion in the comments. Well, let's get going! He dropped out of second grade of school. You heard it right. This is about a Real's new man. Press the like button if you don't like school too. In an interview with Sport TV, Reinier admitted that he wasn't a big fan of school, but now nobody is gonna blame him. He's a product of the Flamengo Academy. He made his debut as a part of the first team at the age of 17 and a half and made efforts to the team's recent achievements. In 2019, the young talent won both the Libertadores Cup and Brazil Championship. The legendary Maracana Stadium chanted his name, and he's only 17 years old. Reinier has spent 15 matches for Flamengo with 6 goals and 2 assists. Whoa, not bad! Extraordinary. That's the word that first comes to mind if we're talking about Reinier's talent. Technically, he's very strong and on the field is 5 years advanced. He plays as if he was a player of 22 in terms of emotional and intelligence. Now he has to grow up. No, he's not João Felix. He's different. The Portuguese has more scoring characteristics, while Reinier has a very strong individual technique and doesn't like to play as a tip, likes to have another player by his side and is very strong as a midfielder, concluded Jorge Jesus in an interview with Marca. Reinier is a very unconventional footballer. First of all, his versatility is impressive. An 18-year-old talent can play both a false 9 and a central midfielder. How do you like the set of roles? Just like Lionel Messi, but Ray is different. Don't put him on the wing because you will struggle him, warns Jesus in the same interview with Marca. And Zidane should definitely take this advice. This is not a new Neymar, and not even Vinicius. Brazilian fans are confident in the great future of Reinier and compare him with the legendary Ballon d'Or 2007 winner Kaká. I think I look like Kaká. As a child, I saw him playing for Milan. We may be similar in passing and finishing, but our main common power is sudden dash. He confirms the guesses of the experts in the interview with Torcedores.com. Reinier envisioned Arturo Vidal, but more elegant, with Brazilian flair and the added ability to beat a player on the dribble. This is how Managing Madrid describes the Brazilian. The coach of the Brazilian U17, Guilherme Medea, now is going to confuse you. Based on the style of Real Madrid, I think that Reinier can play the classic 8, the role that Toni Kroos is now playing. And we did make these words out. That is a quote from the Bleacher Report. Well, how do you like this forward with the skills of Vidal, Kroos and Kaká? Intriguing, isn't it? How did Real get such a diamond for only 30 million euros? Wanna know? So listen. A year ago, Flamengo planned to bail out at least 70 million euros on the sale of its young star, and even established such a clause. But Giuliano Bertolucci, the most experienced agent on the Brazilian football market, intervened in the deal. According to Globo Esporte, Bertolucci was the one who insisted on resigning the contract with Flamengo until 2024 on one condition: revision of the buyout clause. The agent reduced the clause to 30 million euros. This allowed his client to leave Mengao without any effort. If not for this tricky move, Real, Barcelona or Manchester City would have to pay all 70 million euros, and then Reinier transfer would be considered the most expensive sale in the history of the Championship of Brazil. Yes, Barca and Man City have long been monitoring the situation around young talent, but the player himself ultimately chose the Royal Club. Reinier signed a contract for 6.5 seasons, so Madrid has plenty of time to unleash the full potential of this diamond. The Brazilian is going to make his first football steps in Spain in second team, Real Castilla, led by the legendary Raul. Friends, and now we'd love to show you the skills of Real's newcomer, so you could personally see that the money of the Madrid club was not wasted. Real Madrid continues spending money on Brazilian talents. In just the last 3 years, Los Blancos president Florentino Perez approved purchases of nearly 130 million euros to finally find new Neymar, 45 million euros for Vinicius, 50 million for Rodrigo, and 30 million for Reinier. Brazilian daily newspaper Folha de São Paulo tells a very interesting story which led us to such consequences. In 2013, Neymar refused Real Madrid and moved to Barcelona. That summer, Florentino Perez promised the board of directors that Madrid would never lose a talent from Brazil again. In 2018, Vinicius moved to Madrid. In 2019, it was Rodrigo's turn. And in 2020, Reinier. How do you think? Who of them will be the coolest? Friends, write your opinion about Reinier. And of course, subscribe to our channel, Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. We wish you all the best. Bye bye.